Welcome back, golfers, and today I'm going to talk you through my top 3 cheat codes for winter golf. Okay, so winter conditions, ground softening up, rough's getting wet, sticky, all right? We start to get these scenarios now where the longer irons and the longer clubs really struggle to get through the rough, get that ball airborne to carry it far enough. So just off the fairway here, got a scenario where I'm 180 yards away. Now, typically I'd be able to get like a 6-iron to the back of that and advance that towards the green, right? But with how this ball now sits in the rough getting quite wet, it's very difficult to get that ball launching high enough and far enough. So these scenarios now, take your medicine, right? Think about how the rough's going to affect the golf ball now. The ball's sitting down, I'm actually just going to go 8-iron here, and I know that I'm not going to be able to get to the green, but I think I'll be able to advance 8-iron further out of this sort of rough, back into the fairway and back into play than I would do with the 6-iron. If I don't quite get that 6-iron, that could come out just in front of me 20 yards, right? And I've got a bunker here in front of me that I've got to carry as well. So take your medicine. Tip number 1, cheat code number 1, take your medicine. When you're in the rough and you're a long distance away, get yourself back into play. Do not tempt fate with the stickiness of the rough. So we're just going to advance this back into the middle, give myself a easier shot next. So even that, with an 8-iron, that felt sticky. That felt really difficult to get that through. That was borderline actually being enough loft there. So cheat code number 1, take your medicine. Cheat code number 2, use less loft around the greens. Now, you don't need to do anything different with your technique, but with this green starting to soften up now and the ball obviously not rolling out as much on the greens, do the same thing you normally would do, your standard technique, and use less loft. So I typically chip a lot with my 56 degree around the green. This time of year, I tend to use much more my 50 degree, do exactly the same thing, but knowing that's gonna fly a little further and roll out a little bit more. The longer chip shots, you can then even start to explore more clubs like 8, 9, 7-iron, when you've really got to get the ball releasing out that little bit more. So rather than changing technique and what you do, use much less loft around the greens to get the ball releasing out to the pins a lot easier for you. There we are. Tip number 2, use less lofts around the greens. This is number 1 cheat code. This is not only going to change your game throughout the winter, but actually forever, right? Clubbing up. We need to learn to club up, especially in the winter. Reason being, we're going to be wearing more layers. Now, when you start to wear more layers, waterproof's included, you're not going to be able to move as well. We're not going to be able to turn as efficiently. We are colder in general, so our muscles are not going to be warm enough. But also the air thickness and density, the ball just doesn't go as far, okay? So we need to learn to start clubbing up. And actually on that as well, the ball, when it lands and hits the greens, is going to stop dead 9 times out of 10, right? We haven't got any rollout now to consider that we had in the summer. So 100-yard shot here. Actually, it's about 106 to that pin. I've got 8-iron here again, and I'm just going to chip an 8-iron in here because I've put a couple of extra layers on today because it is a bit chilly. So I know I can't get my full turn. So I'm just clubbing up and I'm just hitting nice, easy swings rather than kidding myself that I can hit a flat out club back there. This for me just changes everything. It's so easy to stand here and chip clubs in from these sort of distances rather than, again, trying to hit everything flat out when I'm cold, the weather's cold, ball's not going anywhere. All right, so a little 8-iron, 106, just going to chip it in there. Just so easy every single time. It's just going to stop on its marker. It's not going to release out because of the conditions. So we're just flying it back there and it's stopping dead, okay? Number 1 cheat code, club up. There you have it, my top 3 cheat codes for winter golf. And I promise you, you start adopting those instantly, your scores will start coming down, even in these winter months. Any other suggestions, please comment below. Any other cheat codes that you guys have experienced or worked well for you, let me know. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And as always, guys, really appreciate a subscription to the channel because it helps me create more content for golfers like you.